Just getting the stream going. Hey, Shane. Sorry, I'm just getting things set up. That's why the screen's off. It'll be on in just a moment here. Okay. Think we're good. And monitor back on. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Long time no see. I am... Yes, I changed the title of that. That was the title from the last time I streamed live because I was also not dead at that time. Hold up, let me... Hey, Robert, you were my lifesaver this week. What is Gallagher's Cove? Sounds awesome. Well, I'm glad you had my recordings, and I'm glad that we were able to successfully save your life, Zoe. Grant, it is going quite well. Enjoying my Saturday evening. The family is asleep, and I just finished recording a video that I will be putting out on Monday. Remy is good. He's sleeping like a baby. I'm monitoring him right now. This is the baby monitor. It says he's awake, but that's actually just the fan. It's pretty awesome. I'm monitoring him from my old phone, and it's monitoring from the iPad. So the iPad is in his crib, or like by his crib, and my phone is the monitor. My brain's not working. Hey Duff, I have no idea why I'm awake right now. Frankly, I need ASMR, but don't care. But I couldn't care less about mental and physical state. Oh no, Asriel, that is not good. You should care about your mental and physical state. Take care of yourself. It's 10:39 right now, p.m. Okay, so give me just a moment. This could be loud. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to be or not. That is going to be really loud. Let's remove this noise first. Today on this recording, usually I record into my handy dandy Zoom recorder, but this time I plugged it straight into the camera, which has a much higher gain, but I was lazy, so we're going to see how this works out. Hello to Alaska. How are you guys doing? And please, let me see the check-ins. Where are you all from? I see Alaska, UK, presumably somewhere on the West Coast with somebody at the same time zone. Okay, I'm gonna have to adjust these levels, so if this breaks your ears open, I apologize.
It's Robert. It's been a little bit since my last video. And in that last video, I explained what's been going on with me lately. For this one, I wanted to just chill.
Man, you guys are from all over the place, huh? Santa Clarita, cool. I know where that is. What's up, Brazil? Tudo bem? Right now, I'm not doing personal ones. I'm not sure when I will again. I just have so many other projects going on. The struggle with like the private recordings right now is that my time isn't very reliable, so I don't want to commit to something that I'm not going to be able to deliver on. If that makes sense. What am I doing here? Oh, multitasking. You're seeing my baby brain in action. I'm a cat, to be honest. Nice. Gabrielle, teach me how to say something in Portuguese. Thank you, Miss Cannabis. I appreciate that. I'm busy, but I'm not too busy. I'm I've gotten pretty good over time at being aware of my like busyness. I don't use busy as an excuse for things, and I try to. I mean, we all have control over our own lives, so I try not to like destroy myself. So, I'm not overly busy. I'm not hurting myself with it, but I keep my time pretty packed, and I try to be realistic with it, which is why if I can't if I can't commit to certain things, I won't be committing to them. It's actually what I talk about a lot in the video that I'm editing right now. It's kind of just an update and a little bit of sounds and stuff like that, and talk about what's going to be happening with my channel moving forward. One of those things is that I'm not going to be doing subscription box stuff anymore, just because I don't want to be. I'm going to be putting out less frequent videos overall, probably at least one ASMR video a week. And with that, I don't want, so much of my content to be related to like products or promotions or things like that. So I'm going to go ahead and tell the people that I work with on those boxes and everything that thank you and I'm done for now. Because I don't want to be, again, accountable for something that I can't be reliably counted on to do. Thought you'd be an Apple guy. I'm not an Apple guy, but Apples have a gaming deficiency. Oh god, top 5 video games of all time. I would have to think about that for a while. Matt, I know that I have watched South Park.
The show comes out on Wednesdays. You can check it out on iTunes. You can subscribe about it. I have
Okay, export this. It's all working out pretty well so far. How's the little one doing? He's doing great. How's the spouse doing? She's doing quite well. Right now I'm playing Fallout 4. So in February, or like right before February, I finished up my book, and during the whole writing process, I wasn't playing any video games as a means to like actually finish the damn thing. And so as a reward to myself when I finished, I bought a PlayStation 4, and I haven't had a console for like ever. So I just got one in February. And so I played some Destiny, and then I got Fallout 4, and Fallout 4 is really nice because it's a Fallout game, and so I can pause it. It's single player. I can quick save. I can, put it into rest mode with no problem, and I could pick it up for a few minutes at a time, which with a new baby is what I need. I can't be committing to like really long matches or things like that. So it works out nicely for me. I'm certainly open to suggestions with the games for PlayStation, though. I never played. I mean, I haven't played a lot of stuff. I haven't played the Uncharted series. I haven't played Last of Us. I haven't played like anything because the last time I had a console was like when I had an Xbox 360, and I think that was before Halo Reach came out. So quite a while.
record, carefully checking the time to make sure I don't go over. Every time I got annoyed with...
Yeah, I'll check out Bloodborne too. Bloodborne is that one that's like Dark Souls style? I'm getting my games mixed up, possibly. But is that like kind of put you through the ringer sort of game? Which I don't mind. I like kind of like the process of like trial and error and getting more proficient at something. Okay, so I think we're good here. Gonna go ahead and open up Premiere and actually start editing the video. Do you watch any gaming YouTubers? Not a lot. I watch some stuff from like the Node guys and who else? I can't even remember who else. I don't have a lot of time to watch like Let's Plays and stuff like that because my time isn't like that abundant, and if I have the time, I'll just play. That's a baby monitor. I think he's just squeaking, not awake. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, Node's those guys. Sam and Nico and Brandon and them. Hello, funny Nickline. Ugh, that sucks. You missed a good speed run. I've not done that for speed runs or anything, but I've definitely thought I was recording things and have not recorded them. There's nothing worse. So, any good reads lately from Francisco? Yes, I read. I still have a couple chapters to go, but I pretty much finished it. I've been reading Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth. In Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth by Commander Chris Hadfield, a Canadian astronaut. Really good book, highly recommended. Yes, funny Nickline, this is live. But that book is a really, really good one. It's, he's an astronaut. He talks about his process becoming an astronaut, going through that, rigorous process, and then also, what that taught him about operating on Earth and in his normal life and stuff like that. So, really good book. What am I looking for? These. Azrael, that's a big question for me to kind of jump into and stop doing everything else and answer. However, I would appreciate it if you would ask me on Twitter or via email so I could answer that on my new podcast. Okay. Okay. Oops. I need a new mouse. My mouse is, my scroll wheel is getting screwed up. I have a Razer Death Adder, and it's, the mouse wheel is starting to, like, go in the opposite direction for some reason. I do like Blizzard games. I don't play a lot right now. And I have not played Far Cry Primal or The Witcher, but I've heard that they're good games. The Witcher is one that I am interested in because I like that type of game, but it's such a large game from what I hear that I've been afraid to kind of jump into it.
Hi guys. It's
Mouses, mices.
It's been a little bit since my last video, and in that last video I explained what's been going on with me.
Cool.
But he loves going out.
I don't know, my favorite genre of games, if I had to choose, it would probably be like RPGs. I like, not character development in terms of story, but like building your character, finding loot and stuff like that. I used to really, really love like the Diablo games, Diablo and Diablo 2. Couldn't really get into Diablo 3 much, but really like those ones. And then obviously like, Elder Scrolls games and all that kind of good stuff.
And sometimes.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to edit this. I had an alarm go off here, so find the next clip and we'll edit that together.
Sometimes I will have sometimes and
Okay.
And sometimes I will have guests.
Dang, that smooth edit. Look at that. How is Elder Scrolls Online? I haven't played it. You're right. A lot of people. It seems like not a lot of people play it, but I'm not sure how it's actually. How it is. New favorite podcasts? Yes. This is really weird. I have weird favorites, but so there's a few favorites that I've always, good standbys. The Tim Ferriss Show is a really good one. Save It for the Show, which is one my buddy Dan does. That's like a funny comedy, filthy show, but it's great. The Dead Inside Show, which is a show that I was recently on. It's a Walking Dead show, and I co-hosted the last episode of it. So check that one out. Good Job Brain, which is a trivia one. Still Untitled, which is from Adam Savage of Mythbusters. I'm listening to one called the Emergency Medicine Podcast, or Emergency Medicine Cases, which is all like stories from the ER, and it's like very, very, very deeply medical. It's doctors for doctors, which I'm not a medical doctor, but I really like listening to, the differential diagnosis process and stuff like that. So that's a good one. and then my new podcast, which is the Hardcore Self-Help Podcast. Okay, let's scroll down here. This is a sound section, so I want to check this out, make sure it's not too jarring or loud.
Awesome. And finally, I will be...
Okay, not bad. A podcast is basically like a recorded radio show. So you get it on iTunes or on whatever equivalent app you have, like for your phone, or you could also listen to them online, for instance. And it's like a radio show, but except it's just recorded. It's not live, and it's put out, on a certain schedule. So they cover all kinds of different things. There's like a million different types. I listen to them a lot, like when I'm driving or doing dishes or, other things like that. If you want to check out the first episode of mine, as an example, I just recently released a new one. I think that should work. Oops. Not that one. It's casts. Nope. Hold on, let me find it. Category. There we go. Here we go. That was dumb. What's PKA?
Ease that pain point. Is that I've had to record.
Okay.
Is that I've had to...
Painkiller already. No, I haven't heard of it.
Is that I've... record. Is that...
Let's see if this one worked.
February. Is that I've had to record.
I wouldn't say that I watched Dragon Ball Z now, but I watched Dragon Ball Z back in the day. I always thought that Gohan got a lot of undeserved hate. I'm interested to check out, what is the series they made? Dragon Ball Kai or something like that, where they compressed it and took out like a lot of the less useful bits. Oh, there's a show that's still going, Dragon Ball Z Super. So it's like, does it basically just ignore GT and pick up from where TV's Dragon Ball Z left off or something?
Okay, I'm gonna get out of here for now. I will see you next week. Much love. Bye-bye.
Sweet. All done editing. So this will be a 25-minute video coming out on Monday. Oh, that's awesome. Capsule Corp jacket. My first AOL username was Super Saiyan Trunks, and it was the maximum character limit. It was really funny. What is it? What is it on? The Dragon Ball Z Super. Where can I see it? And is it any good? No, I'm not going to upload it now. Well, thank you for the info about it. Interesting. I'll have to do some searching. The reason I'm not releasing this right now is because I'm moving to a schedule. So I'll be putting out a new video every Monday. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I need to edit something else. Thank you for reminding me, even though you didn't remind me. Let's exit out of this. I don't do live streams very often, but I hope to do them more often. I just do them whenever I have time and space while I'm editing, basically. So yeah, I'll be releasing that video on Monday. And then also I will be putting that podcast that I talked about on the channel as well on Wednesdays. But that'll be like a week late, so it'll be a week off. So you can listen to it first on iTunes, or you can wait for it to come onto YouTube. What am I doing? Import. I don't have any right now, recipes or anything like that, but that I certainly will in the future. There's just nothing that's been nothing that's been recording worthy. Let's see. Da-da-da-da. Okay, let's see. I missed some questions here. Mixology every day, please. I will do another one soon. Trying to think what I can make. I've made so many. I mean, what I'm at like, I've done like a zillion episodes of that, so I need to figure out what I still haven't made. But certainly I will do more of those. Movies, I really want to watch, what is it, 10 Cloverfield Lane? Because I heard it was really good. I'm probably not going to get the chance to anytime soon because I have a newborn baby, and that's not very conducive to going out to the movies. I don't want to be the jerk that has a crying baby in the movie theater. Question: does any of your external family know that I'm an ASMR artist? Yeah, a lot of my family does. They're all cool with it. I've explained what it is, a long time ago, and they're cool with it. My in-laws know as well. My aunt-in-law asked me about it. She's like, "Do you still do that whispering thing on YouTube?" It's like, "Yep." But I usually don't like come out and tell people about it. I just wait for them to figure it out. Like some of my friends, everyone like probably every few months I'll get a text message or something from one of my friends like, "Hey, I found your YouTube channel. That's so cool. I didn't know you did that." It's pretty funny because they don't realize it, and then they're like, "Oh God, you have like 70,000 subscribers or something." Zootopia, I do need to watch that. It's supposed to be really good. It's got like a crazy good score from what I understand.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Podcast is quite loud. Dun, 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 dun. Favorite TV show? Jeopardy. Probably makes me sound super lame. Any good restaurants? Well, I don't know where you live, so that makes it a little more difficult. I'm done editing now, by the way. I'm just hanging out for a few minutes because I can't export these while I'm streaming because my computer will probably blow up. So once this is done, I'll export it. I have watched How I Met Your Mother and The Office. Oh, well, Alexis, I would say I'm trying to think of like chains. I don't know. I mean, there's stuff everywhere these days. Try something that you haven't tried before, like a smaller place. The Habit is quite good. Great burger place. I'm lucky because I have The Habit, In-N-Out, and Five Guys all next to me. I'm really excited to watch Daredevil season 2. I know that came out, so I'm anxious to get started on that one. Hey Gabby, what's up? I got a new phone. That's exciting. My old phone was so messed up that the camera didn't work either side. Um, what else? The plug didn't work on the bottom. It was really messed up. So I got a new one, and now it works. Therefore, my Twitter is a lot more interesting now. It's an iPhone. It's the 6S, or yeah, 6S, not Plus. I don't know. You should go watch it right now. A good chain restaurant that like is popular but still pretty good that I would suggest is Lazy Dog Cafe. I like them. They're good. Blake's. What is this Blake's you're talking about, Zoe? Blake's Lottaburger. The heck is that? You're in a different state though, huh? I think I know where you live, but I'm not gonna say it because I don't know if you want that shared or not. But favorite male ASMR artists. You know, I'm not really a big like. Not that I dislike male ASMR artists. It just doesn't do a lot with me, or a lot for me. And so I don't tend to watch a lot of guys unless I'm trying to like critique them or just support them or something like that. So I can't really say what my favorites are because I don't really get triggered by males very often. My favorite male ASMR artist is the optometrist in real life. Hold on, I gotta peek on my baby. Liam, shut up. This thing's so cool. I can I can turn on the camera on the iPad, and then I could also turn like the screen is facing him, and it's dark. It's like dark blue in its normal state, but I can tell it to turn on like a white screen so it illuminates him so I can see him sleeping. It's awesome. Ultimate parent creepage. Yeah, Lazy Dog's cool. It's they have a lot of different stuff. Some of the stuff's not like amazing, but a lot of it's pretty darn good. I would say don't like excuse me, I'd say like don't go super out of the ordinary. Like I went to Lazy Dog and got like noodles one time and that was not worth it. I did find a good pho place by my work though. That was good. Obviously it's not a chain, it's just some hole in the wall place, but it was really good. Now I'm excited because I can go there for lunch on Fridays. Fridays are my eat out day because um, my schedule makes it so that I can't really eat uh, at home. So I like, well, I can make breakfast and eat at home, but on Fridays I like to treat myself. So I like go get coffee and something in the morning. Then I have a therapy session at 8:30, and then I have another therapy session at 9. Um, or sorry, not 9, it's 8:30 to 9:30, and then I have another one at 10 to 11, and then from 11 to 12 is my lunch break, so I go out and eat, and then after that's done, I have another therapy session at noon, so it's like I gotta eat out. The baby monitor, it's not a brand. It's an app, like an iPhone app. So I have you install the same app. I forget exactly which one it is. There's actually a ton of apps out there for it, but you install it on multiple devices, and then you log into one of them as the baby monitor, and you just set it up and face the baby, and then the other one you log in as the parent, like the monitor, and so then it uses it as like a baby monitor. It's pretty nice. Didn't have to spend any extra money on a baby monitor. Are you going to be making any more checking out AirSmart videos? Yes, I will. I don't know when yet, but certainly I will do that. I'll be making plenty of different kinds of videos. Well, Zoe, if you're ever in California, come by. And we'll therapize. Actually, probably know too much about you. It's probably not a good idea. But I appreciate you thinking that I'm so motivational. That means a lot. You were in California? That's funny. Were we? Oh, that's right. You were in the Catalina Island. Got it. All makes sense now. Alexis, that is a large question that I am not going to answer right now. I have answered that in previous videos before, so you can find that answer if you'd like, or you can ask another time. But yeah, that's a big long story. I don't think I have had Slater's 50/50. That's like, I know that it's like a classic, great, great spot, but I don't think I ever have. I grew up down in Orange County. I know they have them down there. Portos. Yeah, I don't know. Are there like Portos all over the place, or are they just in like LA? I'm going to this place over Easter, which is going to be good. This place called Local Peasant. There's a few of them in Southern California. There's one in like Woodland Hills, and one. Where's the other one? I forget where the other one is, but they're really good. So going there soon. I know that doesn't mean anything to any of you, but I'm excited about it. I'm probably going to cut the stream off in a few minutes here just so I can go clean up and export these videos and get to sleep. Or feed the baby, then go to sleep. I feed the baby at midnight. We have a good system going. My wife feeds him for the last time at 8 p.m. and then she goes to bed at like 9 something, 10 something, and then I do my own thing for a bit and I stay awake while they're sleeping, and then I go get the kid up at midnight and bottle feed him at midnight, and then put him back down, and then I go to bed, and then my wife wakes up at 4 to feed him again. So it like she gets a good amount of sleep, and then after that I get a good amount of sleep, so it works out well. Good night, Zoe. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate you. Get Gordon Ramsay in here. I have nowhere near enough energy to bust out a Gordon Ramsay impression at the moment. I do love me some Gordon Ramsay though. I love the way he like, I don't know if you've ever seen his like actual cooking programs, not the ones where he's like judging people or things like that, but where he's actually like cooking. Everything is so matter of fact. He's like, pan, fire, butter, in, stir, 50 ml water, in, boom, done. If you haven't seen it, there's a really good, hilarious remix of Gordon Ramsay cooking, and it's like, I forget what they call it. You have to look it up. It's like Gordon Ramsay like tips for the special night or something like that, and they edit together all these clips of him like doing his steak video and other things like that, and it turns it into like this really dirty, like raunchy like guide to presumably getting it on. It's pretty funny. It's just all out of context, like clipped together. It's like, okay, so you just really gotta work it in there with your hands. Lots of oil, then bam, flip it over, up the backside. And he's like, I can't even explain it. It's so funny. Oh god, Cheez-Its, no! Yes, I do love Cheez-Its. But recently I tried cheese rockets they're from Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. Pretty decent. Can I rebox my phone and then unbox it in a video? I could. I will not. Okay. I'm gonna get going here, but do me a favor. Follow me on Twitter, and if you guys have questions for me, like questions about life, about mental health, about school, about relationships, about anything, tweet them to me or email them to me or whatever, and I'll answer them on my new podcast. Yes, I do remember the Cheez-It riot. That's why I said, oh no, not the Cheez-Its. So yeah, everybody, damn it, follow me on Twitter. I'm going to put it in again, because I know you didn't click it. I don't live in LA, so I don't know a lot of the stuff in the area, so I wouldn't be able to tell you the good spots. I go into LA every so often, but I don't live in there. Okay, well, with that, I'm out of here. Gonna go finish cleaning up, export these, feed the kiddo, and go to sleep. Thank you guys for joining, and I think I'll just keep this one up on the channel, the editing video. What do you guys think before I leave? Is there a point to me putting these videos, because it automatically uploads to YouTube when I'm done streaming, is it worth it for me to just keep it up there so you could watch it another time, or should I just delete them because it's going to bloat my channel? I don't know. What do you think? Okay. All right then. Well, thank you for the feedback. Thank you for dropping in. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you for the next one. Peace.